All right, y'all. So yeah, we'll go ahead into the weekly shows talking about Raw. With Raw, it was pretty, packed, I guess you could say. Started off, with I want to first talk about, Damian Priest, Gunther stuff. Damian Priest talking his shit because Gunther usually talks his shit, but Damian Priest is talking his shit now. And I like it. Um, Honestly, it's giving Damian is making Damian Priest be more enjoyable, in my opinion, than what he was doing before when he was
Yeah,
champion. So I like how that's going. What do y'all feel about that?
he didn't need the Judgment Day played out. Like he just don't need that no more. He didn't need it, and like now we're looking at they group, and I know I said it in a different episode, but like it's time to just shake that whole shit up and give them all something better to do than running around together. Because now it just doesn't have the same cohesion, and it's like now that Priest is not dealing with that shit. It even he's actually focused because before he was like worried about shit with Finn, and he got trying to help Rhea, and
Hmm.
is Dom cheating? Or like nigga, nigga you the champion, bro? Why you worried about that shit?
Right.
Like so, like it was cool while it lasted. This is way better for him. Now, do I think he's gonna beat Gunther? Probably not. Gunther probably gonna hold that shit for the next like 600 days. You feel me? He about to
That'd be
cook
crazy.
everybody up. Like he about to cook everybody up, or he'll lose at WrestleMania to like somebody we're not expecting him to lose to or some shit, which I don't mind because like sometimes you gotta shake it up a little bit. But yeah, it's good to see Priest on his own, like because I think he could carry himself on his own.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I feel about that
Now,
as well.
I'm an Imperium member, but
That's true.
Oh, so you ain't fucking with Priest at all right now.
no,
That's
I
your
want
man,
Priest to
but that's
win.
not your man.
No, I want
Oh
Priest to win.
shit!
Yeah, I want Priest to win.
Oh, they about to
I,
kick you out of Europe, nigga. They taking your beamer back, nigga. They about to come scoop your shit. Louis Cox about to be at your door. Like,
I beat Luke. I beat his ass. Try to pick up my whip. I beat his ass. What he like? What 150? Skin
that
like
nigga way
soaking
more.
wet.
Nah, he bigger than that.
How tall he is?
Say right now.
That's crazy. So he
You gotta
beat
be
his
like
ass.
250. You gotta be like two something plus. Fuck with me. Fuck out of here.
He's 6'3", 209. Have fun.
I ain't worried
He's
about
your
that.
age too.
Fuck, yeah, let's go. Let's go. And I fuck with Ludwig actually, but if you want to fight, you gotta
Oh, so
shake
you
it.
fucking motherfuckers with the Nazi cut. Okay.
His cut is crazy. He got the cleanest Nazi fade. No.
Yo.
Yo, insane.
Nah, but nah, I like Damian winning. I feel like we all could see uh get my thoughts again. We all could see what's his name winning. Um
I'm there.
Gunther.
Hunter.
Like he's a common product for the WWE. We can see him win. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I do like his character though. His character is actually fine. I actually like his character. So I'm with it
Hmm.
with him keeping the championship either way. But I feel like if Damian wins, it just adds another powerhouse into the fray. We don't have no more Undertakers. We don't have no more Canes. We don't have no more. You know what I'm saying? So he's a tall, what 6'8"? Well, how tall is he? 6'8", 6'9"? Like
Priest, I don't even know if he's that tall. He's probably like six. He's probably like Drew McIntyre size.
yeah, 6'6", 6'7". Like he's kind of tall. He's super athletic. He could
He's
talk a
six
bit.
five.
Yeah, I feel like we need the. I'm cool with him winning because it just adds another powerhouse into the fray. And we need different storylines, different dynamics, different shit. Gunther is, although his character is edgy and he be talking crazy, and I
Hmm.
fuck with that. But I feel like this will be a different dynamic that WWE is not used to.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like we don't have a lot of people in color that holds the championships have main championship runs, vignettes,
Hmm.
focus on them, storylines built around them besides The Rock and Roman over these last years. So I feel like having Damon in that fray would be fine. So
Hmm.
I'm cool with either one, to be honest.
Hmm.
But if Damien wins, I'd be cool with it too. Like so
Okay.
I'm just worried if he
Cool.
won, he'd be a placeholder.
I don't think this time he would. I
Mm-mm.
feel like he was a placeholder.
He was definitely a placeholder
He was definitely a placeholder when he first won
for
it, but
Gunther.
I
Hmm
think this time he's going to I think he might get a proper run because like I feel like the direction that they're taking him is like you said, he's standing on his own. He doesn't need the Judgment
hmm
Day. He doesn't need even he doesn't even need Rhea, like on his side. He's just
Real talk,
him.
unless he was clapping.
Mm,
That's the homie Jay. It's the homie Jay. But hold on. I think the problem with certain championship runs is I don't know if you notice, like they get the belt and then it's like, we're not gonna really build shit around you for you to further or continue developing your character or further your storyline or your lore for WWE. It's all right, you got the belt. Now we're going to put you in a quick burner feud just for you to defend it, and that's it. Like when Stone Cold had the belt, they were building up Triple H, The Rock, Undertaker. Like you know what I'm saying? And he's been thrusted in different storylines, and he had the remember the whole shit with Vince like it was me, Austin. It was me
hmm
all. He's
Hmm
there was different stuff. Like as a champion, he had to deal with. Same thing with The Rock. There's different shit he had to deal with. I don't think Triple H really had that, but Triple H was such a heel that shit just built around him because he was such a heel. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like
Stone Cold was dropping that belt a lot though.
true, true,
Like
but
he would get it and then like he dropped it to Kane and then he got it back the next night and then a couple months later he dropped the Undertaker and then get it back like a couple weeks later and then The Rock will hold it until WrestleMania and then go beat The Rock. Like,
if but that thing because he was such a character, it forced Vince to think about different ways or different storylines for him, opposed to just because clearly they was trying to get the belt off him, and the crowd was like, "Fuck that!" Like we want Stone
mm,
Cold, so it forced him to figure out ways to work Stone Cold to continue making this bread and keep him as a main figure in the WWE. So I feel like WWE need to work on that because even that was happening with Cody for a while. We were saying his championship shit was ass, but then when he got tied up in the bloodline shit, we was like, oh, this is fire. This is fire.
hmm
Him and Roman had that match at Bad Blood. They met up in the stadium. Shit was fire. My man jumping off the turnbuckle to take out Jake.
mm,
Like you have to build story. And I think the shit that they're doing with KO right now is kind of working. KO Randy, you know,
hmm
hmm
I think it's working, starting to sizzle if they go in the right direction. But they have to build the storylines for these guys.
yeah.
They have to
I
build.
just don't know if there what like what Trey said. Like he was a placeholder. I think his story was that he was going to lose to Gunther.
Mm,
hmm
So they didn't care how, they got there ultimately. Because remember, the matches he was winning, he wasn't even winning the match. Like other people was interfering, or CM Punk had beef with Drew McIntyre, so he was screwing him up. Like he wasn't just winning the matches. And then when he
mm,
finally had the opportunity to just win, he lost to Gunther. So
Right.
and he got screwed too at that. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It seemed like he was a vehicle to get to Gunther's title reign and make that dope more than
mm.
it worried about his. So hopefully, if he does win, sometime soon, the intentionality is that we're gonna make something of it. Like with Cody's, it had that lull, but they knew that they was gonna do something dope with it in just a little bit. They were like, "Yo, just hold out until Bad Blood because we got this plan." And then when we got there, it paid off. Similar to like Cody lost at 39. And then we
hmm
got the ultimate fucking payoff at 40, where we got a tag team match with The Rock in it one night, and then we got Cody winning in the most like shenanigans match of all time the
It
next
really was
night.
though.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like,
But we ain't care. But it
but
really was though. Like
but think about how down everyone was on the storyline after 39. We're like, the fuck is we doing?
hmm
The fuck is we doing? So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, maybe there's a particular plan for Gunther. That's why I actually don't think Gunther's gonna get to WrestleMania with the belt. So I think there's a chance that Priest does win it. But like, what
hmm
does Priest do when he gets it? Because I feel like other people are being like set up to have these moments in April than both of them.
I see it though. I see what they could do with Priest already. I feel like him and Gunther's always gonna have this long-standing
Mm.
rivalry. Like that's they're almost destined to do that. And my man was calling him street trash, hella racist. He was calling him street trash. Like
That was the name of that was the name that they were going to change Judgment Day to.
street trash.
Hmm.
That is terrible.
That was Finn Balor's idea.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Like oh,
Fucking horrible.
and Triple H vetoed the idea ultimately.
thank God
But yeah,
that was terrible. Um,
they was gonna have merch and all that. Got
Hmm.
vetoed, but yeah.
I think like they're gonna have a long-standing rivalry, and then I think him and Finn Balor about to have a long-standing rivalry. Like I feel like he's gonna have a run where he has like three, four different storylines intertwined into one kind of thing. I can see it already.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Finn and Dom is about to have a rivalry while this whole shit with Damien is going.
Mm-hmm.
So I could already see how this shit going if they do it the right way.
Okay.
Gotcha. Let's see what else. We got big Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins again. They're fighting each other. Um, they
My nigga.
just too busy just beating each other up. And I think this is again. Honestly, I feel like this is coming. It's getting close to the realm of all right. Let's kind of wrap this up a little bit, in my opinion. Um,
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was me. Like I thought
okay.
like I was getting to the point where I was like, yeah, so what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Because ultimately Bronson Reed got this catapult by beating up Seth. Seth went away. Seth came back. Then Seth beat him, which I still don't know if that was the right move. And
Mm-hmm.
now it's like they still fighting. And I'm like, Seth, why you fighting, son? You already beat him.
Right.
Like, let's move on. Like, you got bigger fish to fry. Like when you came back, CM Punk was leaving. Like, why you ain't like why we not talking about how CM Punk a bitch ass nigga and he ain't coming back? Like, where you at?
Mm,
Trying to get to the smoke. Like,
mm.
where's that type of and like that's the Seth that was
Where's
talking
that
to
came
Matt
from?
Riddle is the Seth I need all the time.
Right.
And I might have to wait till
Right.
January. But that's the Seth I want to see. So yeah, I'm with you. What is the payoff for this? Because this is not
Right.
gonna be a WrestleMania match. Is the feud not is not significant because there's no title involved. So like what we doing?
But I've been told you about Seth. Like they throw him a bone whenever. Like my man could take a L. He doesn't have to win shit. He can take a L. He's that.
I just said that. I just
No,
said I didn't agree with him beating Bronson Reed.
I'm agreeing with
If
you.
Bronson Reed won, maybe this would make some more sense to keep
Yeah,
going, but like
I'm agreeing with you, and that's
mhm.
what I'm saying. Like I'm taking a shot at WWE. Like why y'all keep like we know he's nice. All right, like if KO could take some L's, nigga,
It's the
so can
fastest kid in the
Seth.
world.
Like. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why at one point I was getting tired of seeing Seth and Roman because the belts are just going back and forth. It was always in the fray. It was nothing different. It was just lazy
Mm-hmm.
writing. And now you're seeing it with Seth is okay, he's not the main focal point, but it's like, yo, bro, you can take a L. You don't got to win shit every time. You can take an
Hmm.
L. And they're not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Brunson
Mm-hmm.
should have won that. And now they have a long standing rivalry. If it ends up going to what is it? What you call it? Survivor Series, cool. And then Seth kind of got the best of him there, cool. But
Mm-hmm.
technically, he beat Seth, so it would work out where they both come out looking strong to a certain degree. You know what I mean? But they didn't do
I just
that.
don't know. I just don't know what it does for either one of them at this point. Because Seth won that other match, yeah, I'm kind of good on this.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if Bronson Reed wins and they say they're gonna go to a third match, I don't give a fuck because it doesn't mean anything for Seth's career. He already established all that. And Bronson Reed, if he ends up losing the series, it don't do shit for his career. So if he wins the series, it's kind of drawn out and he might have missed his opportunity to be fake Samoan real quick. He like we I feel like we might have fucked some shit up in the midst of having Seth win that match. And I agree, like Seth don't need to win. But shit, if I see a card where it's Bronson Reed and Seth on it, nine times out of ten, I'm gonna believe Seth is gonna win the fucking match. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
believe that Bronson Reed is gonna win, so I'm not surprised that he won either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
over it.
yeah, it's just like I don't know. Figure out something. Give me something
Yeah.
compelling
Just
for
get us
Bronson Reed to
going.
do.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
get us
just
going.
yeah, something
Well, they
not
fucked him
involving
up.
Seth.
They fucked him up. He hit Seth with like 30 tsunami, whatever this shit is, the tsunami shit splash. He
Hmm.
caught him like 30 times with it. The catapulted him, and then he should have. Yeah, Steph could look strong in there, kind of, going back and forth in the backstage, fighting each other. But I feel like when it came to the official match, as you said, Bronson should have won, and then y'all move him. Y'all could still set a long-standing rivalry between him and Seth, but then y'all move him to go do something different, and y'all fucked
Hmm.
him up because of that shit. It's like, I'm not y'all made him look weak again. Y'all detuned him. Like, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Nerfed him. Definitely nerfed him for that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. And honestly, the only other thing I feel like is even like worth talking about is probably the Bianca and Jay versus Liv and Raquel Rodriguez, just solely because like they're trying to, well, Liv at least is trying to, or WWE is trying to hint at something going on between Jade and Bianca, which everyone on this pod here has been saying like we're waiting for that to happen. Um, so I think I'm it's for me it's safe to say that their run is probably coming close to an end. Especially with the way they played it off during the match. You know, Bianca almost rocking Jade. It's like, hold on, wait, my fault, my fault, my fault, my fault. But I think I think that's gonna be I think that's gonna be something. I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
I mean, I feel like it might be. I think it's going to be some issues with. I don't know if Bianca. It would be great if she does, but I don't know if Bianca is going to go heel
Mm,
because they're making too much money with her being like, this the best. How can I say? For the little girls who want to strive to be like her, they see her as a super role model. So and they're
hmm.
making so much money off her. So I feel like they're going to do the prototypical thing and really turn Jade into the heel
Right.
because they want to continue making money. I think it's going to be a money thing. But I would
Well,
love for them to do the opposite though.
yeah, I think honestly, I think the opposite would also work because it would be a nice little twist. Bianca going heel in a way, I feel like they could turn Bianca heel in a way that she doesn't lose all of her like that fan base. She could go in a way of like, you know what, you've been holding me back type shit. So, I'm just gonna I gotta do what I gotta do for myself. I'm the EST for a reason, you feel me? So I'm just
Mm.
gonna, you know, yeah, like Jay, you're holding me back. That type of heel is cool. But then if they make her like she's a straight up box Jade and be like, oh, fuck you, I fuck that bitch, whatever. Then I don't know, that's not believable for me. But if it goes like, listen, especially if they lose their titles, you've been holding me back. I've been this champion, I've been this champion, I've been this champion, and ever since you came about, I've just been resorted to a tag champ. Like I need to
Mm.
get back to me being the EST of WWE. You feel me? So
I don't
What's the
feel like she
difference?
could be the noble heel.
Yeah,
Like I
like I
don't feel
mean,
like she could. She got to be like it. Got to be some shock to it because she is like she's like the Cody. She's the John Cena of their division because she always good.
mhm.
Because of what she represents for young black women. But like we got other role models who could go and do that. I need her to bash Shorty over the head with a kendo stick. I need her to maybe hit Shorty with a car, but we think it was somebody else. But really, we find out it was on some old school shit. Really, we find out it was
and that would be
Bianca.
fire.
Like we like, oh shit, like yo
Mhm.
Scott wilding, like Shorty don't even know English, and she just running motherfuckers over. And next thing you know, it's like. Oh shit, that was Bianca in the whip. That was
Word.
Bianca in that Lexus. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
they
bring it
yeah,
back.
they
something
I
like
think it's
that. Something
needed.
like that, where it's like a shock value. And now we
Mm-hmm.
looking at Bianca like, damn, but I thought we knew you.
Right.
I thought we knew you. And then when
It
she drop her
definitely
heel merch, that shit gonna sell. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
do that trick and mellow shit. Like they was having different vignettes shot backstage,
mm-mm.
backstage scenes. My man got double crossed back. Like I need shit like that. Bring that shit back.
Then he try to take Trick bitch too.
You know, I don't
Oh, I'm
remember that.
tripping. I thought he did try. I think he did try to take it, shorty.
Did it? I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I think he did. Yeah.
You gotta send me that clip. I remember. I remember, homie, basically still on him backstage, but nobody could see his face and all that. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
beat his ass and cause him to lose the match or whatever, and then was talking
Then he
crazy after.
then he like pull up on him like, damn, somebody attacked my man's like, yeah, that was
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like low key it was him the whole
Snake
time.
ass nigga. Snake
Mm-hmm.
ass nigga. Like, yo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So
All
I need
right.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to bring that back. But all right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for Raw, how I feel again. Those three
Oh,
things
can I
probably
just
the
add this one piece
oh you got
to roll? Yeah, stop doing that mission. Get him off TV. Just get him off TV. You wasting valuable time. We only got 2 hours on that shit. Y'all wasting
mm-hmm.
hours of TV time on the. No disrespect. He gonna go in the Hall of Fame. All that. My son was in what Road Rules, and then he was on the Challenge and he was on Tough Enough. All respecting him, he became a legit wrestler. He's the man. But I'm nothing. Get him off TV. Get him off TV.
Noted. Gotcha. You
Like
heard
pack him up.
WWE?
Yeah,
Listen.
facts.
Listen.
Facts. Pack him up. It's
All
not
right, bet.
entertaining. It's not entertaining at all. Like,
Gotcha. I bet. So yeah,
What he
this
said.
was word exactly what he said, word for word. Bar for bar.